Hi, welcome to Friendly Crochet Creations. This is Melissa again today. I already made the yarn review video this morning. Or just afternoon, I guess. As you can tell, I'm feeling much better. And if I was scheduled to go to work tomorrow, I probably would be able to do that. But as it is, I was really not feeling well this morning, and I am still maybe running a little bit of a fever. I feel hot. And it's not really that hot in here. Even though I'm wearing a sweatshirt, I feel like a feverish hot. So, I'm not scheduled to go until Wednesday evening, so surely I'll be ready by then. I was hoping to be ready today, but I was really bad yesterday. I want to bring you, some things today. I've got some finished objects, I have some whips, and I have to, I also have some things left over from Christmas that I haven't shared with you. So I want to do that right now. I made these stockings a long time ago. I started with little ones and with like baby yarn and stuff. What inspired me to do this is one of my uncles, one of my mom's brothers, brought home a stocking from the hospital he was working at. They had little treats in there and like a little candy cane made with pipe cleaners and stuff. I think they had like peppermints in there or something. And for the people that are in the hospital, but they had some extras left over, so he brought them home. So I made some baby ones, and I don't have them here with me right now to show you. But what I do have is I have this one here, this green one with the yellow outline. And I didn't give this one to anyone this Christmas, and I've had it a long time. And I think my kids have wanted these for a long time since they were little. And I just relinquished the other two. One of them had the pink, where this one has yellow. It has a little thing to hang it on. And the other one has blue. Now, as soon as my daughter got everything out of hers, like the candy and whatever else was in it, because it wasn't just candy, she put it on her foot and called it an elf shoe, and she wanted my son's too, but he wouldn't give it to her to put on her other foot. And here's what I did for the stockings, because I did actually give them stockings, and I let them keep them this time. I usually, excuse me, my nose itches. But this one and the other one, I tied to their bags that I gave them for Christmas, since their bags could hold more stuff. That was the extra stocking, I guess. I do things a little different sometimes with my creativity or whatever, and somebody might say that's weird, but I tied it with a ribbon together to the bag and gave that to them. I have another one. It's more like a Halloween stocking than a Christmas stocking. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was just trying out new things. Kind of looks like a witch's boot, kind of. It's got little things on it, like it's pulling up or something. And there's a black one with the purple here on the edges. You can see that. It also has a hanger and the color of the border. It's made like I think it's like a 5-point star in the middle, and it's got like the grainy stitches on there. You can see that. The 3 doubles there with the space in between the 3 doubles. Crocheted in the space underneath. There's that. I do have 2 cards here. One from my dad and one from my stepbrother and his family. This is Merry Christmas. Of course, it was a money card. You see that? It's probably backwards if you were to see it. It's in gold letters. Remembering you is one of the special joys of the holiday season. Merry Christmas, love, Daddy. My stepmom. I put her name on there. This one is a fox. You can see there's an insert in here, and I'm not going to show you that picture because I don't have permission to do that. It's their Christmas card this year. Season's greetings. It says, wishing you a warm and wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and it gives the three of them with all three of their names. It's really nice. Nice picture. I probably should leave that out. Put it with the one I got last year of only my step nephew. That is my stepbrother, the oldest out of the two. I am the oldest out of 6. So when I say the older stepsister or the older stepbrother, they're still younger than me. Okay, and we kind of butt heads a little bit since we're all three, the oldest of our groups. Of the two. It's kind of odd because I've got 2 stepbrothers on my dad's side and 2 stepsisters on my mom's side. So, yeah. Anyways, well, the oldest one gave me a card. Here's this finished object. I finished this cowl just a little while ago. The little winter cowl from the Heart and Soul with Aloe. When I put it on my mannequin's head, the mannequin head, I have to double it so it doesn't fall over her. So it's more like a infinity cowl or scarf for my mannequin. Like, yeah, an infinity scarf. And if you remember, this is the other one. And this is the book I got it out of. That I used the pattern for. And this is the for Heart with Soul. The color is ivory. And you can't see that. And this one's rustic. Lighting in here is not really good. Oh, it's too close, I think. See if I can show you this picture real quick. The easy, comfy crochet cowl. It's really pretty in the colorway that they're using. That colorway is the Mellow Stripe of the Heart and Soul by Red Heart. I think Red Heart down below. I don't know if they still sell this yarn, but you could always look that up, and I'll probably do that later. I kind of like it. Whenever I work with that yarn, though, there's little flecks of like the veins of the leaves or something on there, so it's got a natural content to that. So let's move right along. I made a 5-inch square for the Bag O' Day fan blanket or Afghan, whichever you want to call it. And I got this from this book here, which I made copies of it. The Better Knitting and Crochet book. It's real similar, if not exactly the one we used for my aunt's Afghan whenever I first learned to make crocheted items when I was staying with them. And the aunt I was staying with, not the one that taught me, but she did help with that. She's very helpful. Not sure what happened to that, but that one, instead of having the 4 layers being the same color, it has like a lighter color on the top 2 layers, and then these bottom 2 layers are the darker. So on this one it would be like a light pink, and this would be a dark pink, and this purple would be white. And then it goes from there, and some of the squares are just plain granny squares, but if you can see, that is a granny square. It's got the granny square stitch right there with the double crochets, 3 at a time. Next is oh, let me get this. I'm almost finished with the pillow. I'm not sure if this will comes with a bear pattern. I might want to make that sometime. The polyfill that I plan on putting in the elephant hole, I think that's going to be enough to fill it. I'm not sure, but I used 1 full skein of this plus a little bit extra. Let me show you the parts. This is the bow for the elephant pillow. It goes up there. That's really cute, huh? Here's one of the ears. This is the second ear that I made. See how big that ear is? That's a whole oval. Very complex. Here's one of the eyes. There are the 2 eyes. The black circles for the eyes. And I have the twinkles to go on the eyes. Just sew those together. Back in here. Now I didn't do the tusks because they suggested tusks on the for only the boy one. But you could put tusk on the girl one too if you want to. Let's see the bow for the girl and the other one for the boy. These 3 balls is what I have left. This one, see this is, what color is this? Coral? I believe this is the colorway Coral. Yes, it is Coral Crocus in the Beret Baby Sport. I had 2 balls this size, and then this one's a little bit smaller. From the elephant rug, but I used the bigger ball for the second ear, and this is all that I had left. But it wasn't the whole ear. I didn't need it for the whole ear. I started it, and then like the last row of shells or 2, I had to use the other bigger ball. I don't know if you can tell that this one's a little smaller. Maybe so. I'm going to use this black, the other one took black for the eyes. So I did use 3 different yarns. This one is a Super Saver Perfect Pink from Red Heart for the bow. The one tuck black for the eyes. And I used this white. I believe this is also Red Hearts, but I don't know. It's mill ends, and for some reason or another, it has yellow in the middle of it. I'm not sure why that happened. Like I said, it's mill ends. So they put a different color there, like they were making cakes already or something. Like self-striping yarn, or I'm not sure what they were thinking when they did that. I've never run across that, but that was a mill ends. But I used the white for the twinkle. What's next? Oh yeah, the rest of the elephant. I think I've only seen the other 2 pieces, the first 2 pieces, in a previous video. But here's the other ear. See, it goes this way, and the other one goes this way. Actually, that's the bottom, but anyway, you'll get the idea, right? There's a lot of pickets on there, a lot of fans. There's that. So the last, okay, y'all didn't see this part either. This is the trunk. I gotta stuff that. If I don't have enough stuffing here to stuff everything, I'm gonna find something else to help me stuff it. So there's one circle, and here's the other circle. No, I'm gonna have to sew this together and stuff it. It's by Irarott Designs on Etsy. I have more balls of yarn in here, you know, of course, of the perfect pink, and I have 2 more balls in here of the Beret Sport that I can do something with, maybe make a small blanket with, like a doll blanket, or maybe a regular bed blanket, because they're so big, you know. I have the 3 balls of yarn. I can make her something else with that. And I have the pink. I have the 3 balls, or the 3 skeins of pink. You know, they're partial skeins. So see, here's the other 2. I put it in plastic. I don't like them to get dirty, so, you know, we keep them in bags. Put all this back in here. In this big Jaden Stitches bag. Oh, there's that. It's okay. Sorry if I'm shaking the monitor. I don't mean to. Okay, so that's the elephant for my daughter. I will add the link down below for that. Acquisitions. Wow. Here's 3 of my acquisitions. I don't know which one to start with. Let's see. I only have 1 of these to show in a cake by Lianka. The color is Lotus Blossom. You probably can't. I don't know if any of y'all can read backwards, but Lotus Blossom. That's not focusing on that. Not focusing. Okay. Show on the cake. My lighting is horrible right now. There we go. There's that. Of course, it gives a picture of one of the shawls, the grabs that they made. And this one doesn't have a pattern on the label, but I'm sure I could find a pattern online. There's over 7,500 free patterns online, brand.com, and it does show that it will make one shawl. I mean, that's why they call it shawl and a cake, right? And then I only have one of these. It's a wrap. There's some gorgeous colors in both of these. The red heart, it's a wrap, and this colorway is drama. Can't wait to make this shawl on here, or if I find a different one that I like better, I will do that. And I have this one. I only have one of these, and you can't get them anymore at the Michael's that I normally shop at. It's the colorway of coconut cream, and I'm torn between making the shawl or wrap that from Bag O' Day, or maybe something from this book, the Crocodile Stitch book. I love this book. I'm thinking more or less making this little hoodie to wear with my coat, a big black coat. I like the brown and black together. And I'm keeping these, especially the latte, in a bowl, crochet bowl. I was keeping the little spare balls in this for the elephant at the bottom of the bag, and I was also, and whenever I was crocheting that last ear, I had put the big skeiny yarn in this bowl. Let me show it to you. It is an Annie's Hook and Needle Club bowl. Of course, I didn't block it. It's supposed to have tassels on there, but I didn't do them big because I'll show you why. Because I ran out of green, actually, and I don't like it when that happens. I had more of the of the orange left over, so instead of making an orange flower for this, I made a yellow one. I actually have like one or two, where is that? Yellow one, orange ones. Did I make those? No, I guess not. But as you can see, I still have a little bit of orange and yellow left in here. I could have probably made another orange one, but I decided not to. There's the yellow one. But anyways, every time there's a triangle right there, they dip down. Looks like a gesture kind of bowl. I put the flowers there, and in the middle of these flowers, there's a yellow dot in the middle. I don't know if you can see those. So I'm moving it around a lot. See, the middle is lighter, and on this one, it has an orange middle, like a French knot. Yeah, there we go. There's that one. I like this bowl a lot. It's really big, and in the picture on here, it shows a crochet one. It's called a Whimsical storage bowl. It gives the picture, it does show it for ball storage. Picture spare balls of yarn, and this one is, oh, I can't show that top part, the knitted bowl. You see how it goes in at the top, and it's bulging at the bottom, and then the flower is actually on the bowl instead of on the triangle things. And over here, oh, I guess I put it in the wrong spot. I put the flowers here instead of putting them here in between. But I could go back and add those to that like that. I can find some yarn for that. Crochet it. See, this one's where you can find the crochet pattern. And on the inside, there's a knit pattern. It always has one knit, one crochet. Where's that at? I'll show it to you. Knit. Okay. Always, 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 without fail, to Annie's Hook and Needle Kit Club. You know, hook for crochet, needle for knit. So I love that for that reason. But that is not The only time where I've run out of yarn in one color and had to use another one or add my own yarn to it, but I don't think it was for the Annie's Kit Club. Sometimes my gauge is off too. You know, like even Mary Maxim does that sometimes with her doll kits or the Care Bears or whatever, which you usually can't get right now. I mean, I found mine on eBay, but the Care Bears are like, you can't even find them anymore. So I do have those to show y'all at another time. So while I'm showing you yarn, this is what I did with the Unforgettable. I put it in here with the project on, kind of stuffed in the side there. With my hook on the top. Trying to keep that still so you can see that. You could probably, if I would have done it before I started, I could have pulled the yarn through here, through the slits on the side. So I did that. Okay, here's something that I made years, 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know if I guess y'all have seen these before. The Crocodile baby stitch booties. It's white and pink with buttons on the side. There's the other one. The buttons on the side. And then here's this one. I don't know if you can see the heart buttons on there. Those are pink. Love these little things. Actually, I made these for somebody, and for some reason, I got busy and I lost them. But whenever I got calmed down a little bit and started cleaning house, I found these in a safe place. Nice, clean, safe place. I didn't even get dusty, it looks like. But they were protected with tissue paper and stuff. And a little gift bag. Purple heart buttons. I like to use these little heart shank buttons. I get these off eBay for little, or any place that sells buttons. And right now I am keeping these in this little basket here. I should probably put a drawstring on there. Make a little sack out of that. Cinch that up a little bit. That one, where are those patterns from? Let's see. Those patterns are from, let's see, the folder. Bonita Patterns, Crochet and Knitting Creations. Designed by Lianka, Azulay 2012. She has 3 different sizes. She has a child size booty, and she has an adult size booty. That's just like crochet magazine stuff right there. So there's those for the babies. This one is, these are the child booties. These are really beautiful, the way she's done those. And then she has the adult booties. I don't really like those colors, but they're green like crocodiles, I guess, for the crocodile stitch. Can't really see that very well, I apologize. Let's see, this one over here. Oh, this is nice. I kind of showed y'all this the other day. I used the Caron Cupcakes with this hat. I tried to make it for my daughter, but I think I might have made it too big. I guess it could be a Salchi beanie. I'm not sure where I went wrong on the pattern. Everybody seems to have done it right, except for me. And then whatever I had left, I used this. I didn't use the largest size. I didn't use the smallest size. I used one in between, like an 8 or something. I figured she could grow into it, but I didn't think it would be this big. So I don't know. She like wears a 6 normally, or 6X, but I made it a little big so she can grow into it. I didn't know exactly when I would get it done. So it's the little pom-pom on there, and it is the regular yarn. If you look at it, you know, kind of inspect it really close, you can see that. I have not named my mannequin head yet. I don't know what to name her yet. I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. Okay, these, I found these not too long ago stored away with my childhood things. I believe my grandmother made these. I want to say my dad's mom made these. I don't think my mom's mom made these. But does anybody remember these from my childhood? Have y'all ever worn any of these? I've got two in each of these colors. And I've got something else that my grandmother made in these colors. I don't really know what her favorite color was, but she had like a brown and gold yellow theme in her living room. And she did make something that I have in one of these colors. And I can show you that at a later time. I thought maybe I might actually see if I could remake that in the latte cake. But I don't know if I want to do that. It looks like she might have used the Red Heart Super Saver on it. I'm not sure how that would transition with the latte, since lattes are 5s and Red Heart is 4. I'm sure I could figure it out, but I don't know where she got the pattern at, so there's another issue on that. I'm not sure how to handle that just yet. This is not an O exactly, but I just finished the most part of it. It's using the mandala gnome. Mandala cake of gnome for Lion brand, and I believe I used some of it for something else, because I don't have, you know, the red on here. I use it for gloves or something, and I used another cake for a scarf, like an infinity scarf, like the whole thing for a scarf or a cowl or something. And I may have showed you that before. There's an example of one of their cowls right there, but it is mandala, not the Lion brand, and it is a colorway of gnome. I can read backwards, but it's not going to even focus on that. That's what I used to make the hat, but it doesn't fit me, so I'm thinking maybe it'll fit my daughter, and it won't even fit on my mannequin after I did that the 5th round on the almond brim, because I started from the top. Now what I did here is I used I did increases and I did double crochets, so it's a really simple stitch. But when I got to the brim here, I changed it up a bit. Usually I just use single crochets, but I mean I did use that, but I did the front post, back post. See if you can see the posts there. They're not exactly straight all the way around, but they're kind of, you know, dented in or slanted in. That's really cute. Maybe she might like that. I don't know. She might like it better with the pom-pom on it, so that's why it's not finished. I mean, I have finished in the ends, and finish that off, and I want to make a pom-pom with that. Probably maybe a medium-sized pom-pom for that one. That one. Then I have these other two works in progresses I want to show to you. Now this one was inspired by another project what had the crisscross in it, and I can't remember what I was doing at the time, but this one's a scarf. The other one was a hat for a bigger project or something. I can't remember what I did, but this is a 2-row repeat, so it's not exactly that one, so I'm calling it my own, even though it was inspired by another project. And I got one of the stitches from that project. It might have been a hat or a scarf or something that I got that from, I'm not sure. But it wasn't, I don't think it was a 2-row repeat. And I'm using this right here, mandala, the wood nymph. I have my hook in here with a G hook, a 4.5. Not sure how far I'm going to go with that just yet. I'm branching out from just doing double crochets and clusters. I branched out with the clusters, and now I'm branching out with the different stitch pattern or not. But it's kind of scared to work on that. And I kind of forgot how to do it, but every time I pick it up, I remember, so that's good. I like to see where I'm at and stuff. I think I use the same bamboo hook for all 3 of these projects, and this one is using This is what my mandala unicorn was attached to. Then I did the pom-pom for the cable beanie that I showed y'all previously. I took from the outside here, and all I have is like the white, the gray, a little bit of purple left, maybe might even look a little pinkish right here a little bit. Let's see, purple. But right now I have the pink and white right here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this just yet. I might make it a scarf. I might make it a cowl, a neck wrap of some sort with a button or something. I probably won't put a border on it unless I put it on the edges, like tassels or something. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to leave it just, like that, or if, straight like that, or if I want to do something else. I thought maybe it might look good like this, or maybe like this, but if I was to do this, maybe I should have done it this way, so maybe I'll do a wrap, kind of like a cowl with a button on it. My own pattern on that one. Up. Got some other things over here to show you. And I know I'm running on 30 minutes already. Oh yeah, this beret here. I finally found my label for it. It's the Wool Ease Thick and Quick by lionbrand.com, and it was on sale for $1.50 at Walmart, and I know I bought another one at Joann's, but it was not $1.50. It was more, and the colorway is River Run. River Run. I'll close up to get that. If I can read that backwards, there's River Run. Okay. And I'll make a scarf with that, and if I have anything left over, I'm gonna try to do those last 2 stitches, on this one. And then, yeah, this was my own pattern. It's with the cluster stitches, as I was talking about earlier, and then I think these are like single stitches here, and I increased on that. I thought about making a cluster stitched cowl or a neck wrap of some sort, like a scarf or something with the latte cakes, but I'm not sure. I think I might do the other thing, like I said. This one here was a repeat crafter me, I believe. I'll have to look it up. But if you know, let me know. It is not crochet. It is felt. It's a little craft that I wanted to make. This one was for my daughter. A little owl hand warmer with rice in it. But whenever you put them in the microwave, like they suggest, the sides swell up, and since I hand stitched it, the stitching, this one, like, it has a hole right there already. The rice comes out of it, so I may have to open these back up and enclose that into some sort of fabric and then sew it back up like that. That was for my son, and then I've got other pieces here for my nephew. But I haven't done that one yet. And these have been in here for a very long time. Ever since my kids were, I think, living at home at that time. I don't know. And here's the little patterns that I cut out for that project. Sew that back up. Keep the rice in there. It's falling out. I got rice out. There we go. There's that. And what else do I have here? See that? The beret, the owls. Oh. 2 or 3 more things. Let's talk about this one before those. I think I tried to tell you I was working on something and I haven't done any more progress, but I haven't showed you. This is the Caron X Pantone. I took them all apart. I have not rolled them up in balls. They seem to work good like this. Just like that. And here's the other 2 colors. I think this is a little too wide for what I wanted to do. I may frog this and start all over and make this a little less wide, maybe this wide or something for some kind of neckwear. This was the colorway Ultra Violet Minerals. I love this color. I do not like all the colorways. The strawberry filled one, I don't like the green on that one. Although it wouldn't be strawberry filled, I guess, if it had a different green on there. So I'm like, it's fine. I mean, I love strawberries and I love the color, but I don't know. These are really, really pretty. I'm sure like my cowl or whatever I'm trying to make, what kind of other neckwear I'm making with this, when I get done with it. I'm sure I'll love it. I love the feel of it. I love how it works in my hands. I haven't had any problems with it splitting or anything. It works really, really smooth. Now this is the knot I'm really worried about. I don't know if I should have knotted that up or if I should have just worked over the ends on that. So when I frog it, I'll work that. See see if it's better to work with it the other way. Just that one, I have my hook in here. It's a hard plastic. It's not a squishy plastic like those hooks that I bought with that last box. Which one of them already has a problem? I've never used it, but that's a different day to talk about that. I have some mittens I made too a long, long time ago. And there's more stuff in here. So this I need to put somewhere else. That can go over there somewhere. I got this in here. I got Joan's coupons. I don't know if I'll use those, but here's this one, and I wanted to do the Hello Kitty theme with this one. You see that? Gives me an example of the face, the two eyes, and everything. Let's see if I can figure out. Oh yeah, I didn't have quite enough yarn for that one to finish. So now that I have the white, I can finish that up. These are ones of the things that I want to do. I was doing gloves left and right one year, and here's red and purple. But I think I bought more of that to do the other one. I think that one was mine. I've got yellow for something in here. These are lightning bolts for something. I'm not sure what I was doing with that, but this one, off-white Hello Kitty hat. I'm sure I have that somewhere. The two eyes and the nose and eyes for that. Then I have a beak for an owl. It's cotton. These are acrylic. I have two bows here. I thought maybe I would make these detachable because I have. There's another one. I don't know what these were for. Sure, I'll find out soon when I go through everything. There's these. Let me bow those from here. Purples. So if I put snaps on those, they can be transitioned to be off and on. I wrote little notes on here. I was getting very organized, trying to be organized back then with my crochet projects. I took lots of notes, and I have these little rings, stitch markers that are plastic on here, and I just clipped this on safety pin, these little notes on there. That goes in there. And this little Hello Kitty is a little different. She's winking right here. I don't know if I'll do that, but you know, she has a little yellow nose and little eyes and one bow right here. There's that one. It's for my daughter. And then these over here. I don't know if I made my son some gloves, but I think I gave them to him already. If not, I think these were his, but he's way too big for these right now. And I did find the yarn that goes with this, but I only have like one partial ball, but I don't know if it'll finish this out. And you can see the little yellow ring stitch marker here, and I got one here. So I need to find the patterns for these. I don't know. I think they came out of a book that I have. Not sure where I got the Hello Kitty idea, but my daughter was letting her for a while. These were not finished. You see this one here is a little shorter than this one, so I need to add the purple to that. And then these were mine for like TCU or Tarleton, the Tarleton State University here. That's real close. So there's those. You can see the color change between the white and the purple, on that one side right there. I'm not sure why these aren't finished. I think one was shorter than the other one, or did they? Maybe I just need to do the ends in. And I've got the same stitch markers in these. I was using these a lot, trying them out and stuff. You see, I went on a tangent there. I think the plain purples might have been for my nephew. He's way too big for those now. I don't know who they would fit these days. Maybe I can wait and give them to my other nephew later. And there's those, the gloves. And I want to show you this real quick. I get a lot of these in. A lot of these catalog things to buy things with, and they've got the 1 pound yarn bags on sale in here, and they've got 1 pound sugars and creams. They've got different storages in here. They have, knitting patterns. They have crochet patterns. They've got macrame. They've got quilting. They've got, they have puzzles in here? I don't know. Storage ideas, calendars, all kinds of things. Easter egg puzzles. Sequin kits, little plastic canvas things. I'm sure they have cross stitch in here too. They got latch hooks in here. They got beads. I have Hershner's. This one's a Christmas one. They've got the same thing. They got free crochet pattern included with every package. You can get 28 ounce baby yarn pack, 14 ounce fashion yarn pack, 28 ounce worsted weight yarn packs, and those are $16.99 each. They're like mystery yarns. There's also a craft surprise box for $19.99. Yarn and craft storage. They have puzzles. They've got yarn and glue. They got lights and puzzles and everything else the other one has, So just different things, They have the same categories is what I meant. They also have sweet rolls in here. Different patterns. I have this one open to this page actually. Sell those at work. I like those. And then I've got, this is like the third or the fourth one of this one. I don't know where this comes from, the Willow yarns. I don't know who sent that to me, or if it just, because I have the Hershners and the Mary Maxim and everyone else. Maybe I'm on their mailing list for some reason. But I got this one. I don't know if they have the yarn packs. I really haven't paid attention to this one since I don't know that much about it, but it does look interesting. I do want to try it sometime. I have not. Oh yeah, it says Willow grab bags. They range from $14.99 to $19.99. The cotton yarn is $19.99. Sock yarn is $17.99. Wool yarn is $14.99. Bulky yarn is $16.99. They've got everything you can think of in here. Yarn bowls and everything. Learn how to knit or crochet, or how to crochet different stuff. They have patterns. They have yarn. They've got accessories. All kinds of things. Dolls, wearables, bags, hooks, needles, stitch marker, charm bracelet. All different things here that I've never even heard of. Some kind of clips. Looks like it's for knitting needles. Looks like it. Yeah. Knitting needles. Yarn, patterns, everything. Anyway, I don't know where it came from, but it looks very interesting. I like that pattern on the front there. It's really nice, and I like that too. Free shipping on orders over $60. Looks really very interesting. On the Hershners on the other side of the page, they've got the Caron Simply Soft at the top, the ombres and the solids, and there's a pattern. The different yarn packs that you can order here, the colorways. Some of them, like there's one that says Fairy Garden, Sorbet, Blue Jeans, you know, different things. Follies, Spring Blossoms, and other ones. But I really wanted, I just wanted to show you all those. That I do get those in the mail, and every maybe once or twice a year I may order something from them, and sometimes it's every 2 years or so. So I don't really order from them very often. It's a real treat when I do treat myself to one of those mailings. And I believe that does it for today. There's a lot of things around here I could show you, but I'm trying to split it up, you know, in different things. And as I go, I'll show you what I've got, what I've started, and what I'm trying to finish. And, you know, and we'll go hopefully through all of it before the year is out. And hopefully, like I said, to get these things accomplished and get everything finished. These these whips that I showed you today, I started those at my previous job when I was working at Walmart. I would do it at lunchtime. I wouldn't do it on break, just at lunch. And I had started those there, and I want to finish those. The Unforgettable, I've started since then. The Granny Square I've done since then. The Cowls I've done since then. So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video, and if you stayed with me thus far, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, and thank you for those ones of you who have come back, and welcome for those ones of you that have seen me now for the first time, and thank you for making it all the way to this point. I'm not sure if you want to help me name my mannequin head. That might be something fun to do later. I'm thinking of that. If y'all want to, let me know. And I might incorporate that in a giveaway when we get to 100. I got another idea for another one too. I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but there was something. I'll have to write that down for next time. There's an idea for that. So I guess that does it for today. And y'all have a great week. And I'm going to continue to get better so I can take on more hours, you know, as they come. And I like that for work. I can't believe I missed today. Wow, you know. And my guy friend wanted to come over yesterday, and I told him twice, you know, that I had a cold. And the second time I hadn't told him yet. He's like, I'm like, it's not a good idea right now to come over. He's like, why? I said, well, because I have a cold, you know. I don't want to make him sick. I hope he's not sick already, you know, but we haven't really been talking, and he didn't want to be around me for the holidays. I'm like, you know, and we don't really have fun during the holidays when we are together. So I mean, I've given him a lot, and it's not really good for my depression and anxiety. So, you know, I think I did a good thing yesterday. I feel good about myself. I mean, I'm upset about it. You know, I didn't get to see him. You know, we weren't together. But I just think it's better for me not to be with him right now. And maybe later, you know, on maybe there's a possibility. But I mean, there is another guy in the picture, and he knows about that situation. And I mean, I haven't done anything with, I haven't seen anybody in a really long time, and this other guy really hasn't been in the picture in a long time. So but I've been wanting to talk to him and see where he is, how things are. I'm really worried about him and stuff like that, and I do care about both of these guys. I don't want to take them both on at the same time. I don't like doing that. I mean, I've been there, I've done that. Like, months, you know, for a few months, and then he came in at the tail end of that, and I'm like, you know, he helped me with that situation, but I really do want to check on this other guy. I'm really worried about him. So but he's not gonna come over here, and I told him I didn't want him to. So you know, anyways, it's all good, I guess. I think I was better off being by myself than being with either one of them at the moment. So yeah, the crochet thing is I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into all of this after my crochet stuff, but sometimes, you know, sometimes we do that. Sometimes we tell personal stuff, you know, after our videos, and I'm trying not to tell too much. But I think right now, I think I did the right thing. I think I did the right thing. The other guy did on New Year's Day tell me Happy New Year's. You know, of course I'm mad at the other guy because, you know, what can you do? You know, I did what he asked me to, but I got tired of it because he didn't do his swim. So whatever. And he's probably gonna be mad at me for putting this out here. You know, but I warned him. You know, I told him I'm like, you know, I don't know. Anyways, I guess that's it. I think I've said too much already. So, y'all have a great week. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna get some work done around here. I already have. So I'm feeling good about myself for right now. And I've got my coffee and stuff like that. And I went through all of my apple cider in just like a few days. And for my Keurig, and now I just have the regular ones that I can just put in a coffee cup, teacup, whatever. And maybe I can set my Mrs. Teapot up. I do have a Mrs. Teapot. And I have bought another couple of tea kettles. So if I want to do tea with Seta or Mimi or anybody else, then you know, I can probably do that later. I like doing the coffee thing with Jada and Stitches and the hot chocolate with everybody, you know. Um um Crystal and the Secret Yarnery, and you know, Holly always has her water or whatever to drink with her. As you can tell, I didn't have a drink right now, and I am getting thirsty. So, and I finished my coffee, so maybe I'll make some tea in a little bit. I need to get that out and get that started, and maybe some tea, or maybe make some more coffee. We'll see. Um, so y'all have a good week, like I said before. And if you made it this far, please like, subscribe, and share. So obviously, you like this video if you've made it this far. Unless there's another reason, you know, why you stayed this long. I don't want to go. I want to stay here and stay more, you know. But I'm going on almost an hour now, so I guess I'll let y'all go for now. I know everyone's busy with their own lives, their kids, their jobs, and everything. So I didn't mean to stay on this long, but please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll try to get you all that information linked down below. And if I don't, and if you know where some of this comes from and I didn't link it down there below, just leave me a comment or email me or something, and let me know. Say, hey, you know, you didn't do this, and I'm not keeping up with my regular Instagram or any of that. I'm not posting a lot of pictures. On my Facebook, I'm putting on the Friendly Crochet Creations group. I'm usually right now I'm putting up a lot of the videos and not a lot of pictures, and you know, I'm not doing a lot of posts on there. But if you want to keep up with that, that'll be linked down below too. So ta-ta for now, and before much ado, I'm gonna say bye. Thank you for coming, and please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry I repeated that a lot. So until next time, have a great week.